Hey folks, it's Rod Winby putting together a video. I'm going to try to get more of these put out now that I am a free man. Yes, I've officially quit my full-time job. I took a pay cut to do stuff that I enjoy. Am I an advocate of quitting your full-time job? I'm saying only if you're ready. The job I had was physically and emotionally draining. Had day in, day out going to an office where, things had gotten so bad that I had a lack of feeling of appreciation. And yeah, that is what it was. Anyway, my trailer's bouncing up and down back there. We are officially kicking off the concession season today. That's what I'm calling it. Excuse the little Wilson look, the little throwback to Home Improvement. For those of you, it should be like this, where I'm just peering over the the steering wheel. Anyway, I just don't have a mount for my car anymore. I lost it or it broke, I don't know. But we're going to try to get this trailer moved down to the beach without incident. And then we'll see if we can, yeah, that's a little bit better. Then we can see about getting it stocked up today and open up tomorrow. I think the rain is going to pause long enough for us to go one day, starting on Monday. School here is almost out. Well, most of the schools are out, but the Charter Academy has still got another week of finals. So that's what we're doing, and get ready for the summer. This trailer is an older trailer, converted into a concession stand. We bought it 4 years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I can't even remember how many years we've been doing concessions down here at the beach. But so I don't know where I was before my wife called. She was calling to make fun of my turn signal situation. I bought these little portable magnetic lights to stick on the back of the trailer, and I ran them on the wrong side. So the one that should be on the right is on the left, and then the one that's on the left is on the right. So when I make a left turn, my right turn signal flashes. But one of those is out, so I'm like totally driving with no lights. But I have my wife in the back. She is got her hazards on as we move this thing down to the beach midday here in North Idaho. But anyway, when we first got this trailer, I pretty much redid everything. It came with a flat top grill, which is still sitting in my garage. I need to sell that. It came with a deep fat fryer, run for propane, but there's no way in hell I would have ran any type of cooking like that here in this trailer. It didn't have any fire suppression system, and it's so hot without AC in there and limited amount of power. I'm gonna sit here and wait for this traffic to go. But anyway, I've got pretty much what we do to lessen the effects from the health department is everything is food heated up in the microwave, with the exception of the hot dogs that we cook in a crock pot. Well, we heat them up in the microwave and then just let them sit in the crock pot. And it ends up pretty good, pretty decent, works for us. And all this traffic. And we do chicken sandwiches, we do ice cream, both our novelty ice cream that we run in the ice cream trucks, as well as we have a soft serve machine in there. We also do nachos, drinks. Got some blenders in there, some of those Blend-Tech blenders, which do pretty well with smoothies. And shaved ice, we do that. We have run snow cones as well, but we moved the shaved ice in there, and we pretty much eliminated the snow cones. But anyway, like I said, everything is pretty much, at the end of the day, anything that's left over gets tossed most of the food is frozen until microwave, so we don't really have any prep work. I do have 3 of those stainless bay sinks, if that's what you call them. I've got a little 5-gallon water heater, hot water heater, and running water with a little AC pump that pumps the water in and through the faucets. And I have another hand washing sink as well. So I got that all built out when the first year we ran this. I had threw in some cabinets the following year, rearranged everything. There's issues with the way I did some of the stuff, like the gray water sitting under the sink doesn't leave any room into there. I should actually maybe take this winter and mount the gray water tank underneath. The one thing, the downside of this whole concession business is I have to go and dump gray water 2 or 3 times a week, which right now I'm using just a little portable tank that you would use for your camper or whatever. But I need to, what I'm going to do, I got a 55-gallon plastic drum. I am going to get a pump and get to the point where I can just pump the water out, because it's kind of a pain in the butt to go down there, drain the water, pull that tank up into the truck, and haul it off to be dumped. I just think it's based on, or just to reduce the amount of time spent dumping gray water, I'm going to go ahead and get a pump and pump the water out, and then when I get to dump place, just pump it right back out, and it should significantly reduce the amount of time and the manpower required to dump that water. So yeah, that's the most monotonous thing about running the concession stand. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty decent. It's a lot more work than our ice cream trucks. I mean, are you serious? Dumbass. Sorry. This kid pulled halfway out. There's a T in the road there, or I guess it's an intersection. He came speeding up and pulled his car halfway through the intersection while I'm pulling this trailer through, so I had to move out of the way a little bit. Oh, my road rage, I used to have, I would say moderate road rage, but I have started displaying a little bit more patience, and yeah. So it looks like the beach is going to be busy. I'm going to flip that camera around and give you a quick look. Try to adjust the camera while we go down here. So this is one of the lakes in northern Idaho, and we have extended the contract out there. I think I have 2 more years, but it's a pretty nice lake. The downside for people utilizing the lake is parking. As you can see, we have people with their boat trailers parked all the way down here, and it's a little ways still down to the beach. The upside for us from being concessionaires is people are kind of locked down here unless they want to lose their parking space. So if they did not bring coolers or food themselves, they utilize the concessions. And we try to keep our prices. We don't jack them up just because of that. We try to, keep our prices as low as possible, but still making a profit doing it, because like I said, it is a lot of work. When you're running a small concession stand, the biggest thing that you fight against is space, and it's going to be interesting. I could go to a different thought here. It's going to be interesting because usually I do this when there is nobody down here and the parking lot is full today. So I'll be the first to admit I'm not the best backer upper of trailers, but I manage. There's the lake, and as you can see, there's quite a few people out using it. And the next thing you'll see is the trailer setup. No. Okay. I don't know if you saw that little spot over there, but that's where I'm putting it. Okay, we're gonna get this backed up and put in. Well, I got it backed in with help from my loving wife. I'm just gonna say, if you're helping somebody back a trailer, directions like toward me, over here, over there, over here, toward me are not the best instructions to give somebody backing a trailer up if they cannot see you. Anyway, bless her heart. We got it. I pulled in. Now I'm going to go get my other truck. I got to move a couple of freezers over. I might try to fit them in here, but I think I might just swap trucks. I've already got the freezers in there. But along with we have a deep freeze inside the trailer for serving out of all of our novelty ice cream. We also have a freezer where we put our pretzels, frozen chicken patties, and frozen burger patties. Put those in there, but we also have 2 deep freeze out next to the trailer to put our back stock ice cream as well as bags of ice. We have one dedicated just for ice because the amount of shaved ice and everything we do in a day. So I'm going to go get those freezers. We do put locks on those, and yeah, a little modest setup we have, but it has done us well. And it's the pains of running your own little concession stand that you built out, they are tolerable considering the amount of money it costs to buy a brand new professional concession trailer. So, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, here we go. I'll see you in a minute. So here I am in the red Ford F-150, the old beast. Got my freezers back there. You can see them right there in the background. There's my wonky video because, like I said, I do not have a mount for my camera. But hey, coming to you live in a pre-recorded broadcast, setting up the concession trailer. We're gonna take this down, these freezers down, and as we down a little bit closer, I'll show you where it is and set up, and show you the trailer itself as I pull in there. Okay, looking over the hood of the old Ford as we pull into the beach. Beautiful day in northern Idaho. We've been getting lots of rains. I guess the upside is it's starting to green everything up. Greening her up. So glad they put a sign on the back of their vehicle to let me know it's a vehicle. But we got some bike riders in here. Looks like they're just getting back from a long ride. At least that guy back there was. This guy decides he's going to slow me down to 5 miles an hour. Come on, the speed limit's 15. Yeah, I'm following you. really need to get a mount. There it is. Let's get these freezers unloaded.